So this template that I can use over and over again to make the bench dog holes on my various benches is now ready to use. I took my time, I did my layout on it, I was very careful in drilling the holes, and now I don't need to lay out the bench or any bench in the future. I've laid it out for 6 feet and 8 feet because that's my two bench sizes. The pattern is set up for 8 inches in, which is the second row of holes. All I need to do is flush one end and flush it along the edge, and that gives me my lineup, and then clamp it in place. And I'm ready to go. I've set my plunge depth to go completely through the top and a little bit further, so I'll get a nice clean cut. With the whole layout, I can look at my cross members and make sure that I'm not diving into anything. So I've got the first series of holes. That'll be the second row in. Actually the third row, because I'm going to do a 2-inch, 4-inch, and then I'll jump to 4 after that. I don't need to clamp it anymore at this point. On the table saw, I just got some standard closet rod, and I used the table saw to shave down one end to 20 millimeters so I can use them as a stop to fit in the previous hole for perfect alignment. And I set up a series of these reference holes so that I can either go 2 inches or 4 inches depending on the spacing I want. So I know I want to continue on with 4, so all I have to do is line up a hole and that'll give me perfect reference for the next set of holes. So no need to mark or clamp or anything like that, just on with boring. I finished all the holes going that direction. Then I turned the jig around and put it in my first row, which was 8 inches in. And now I will drill a set of holes 4 inches in, and then I'll move it to the 2-inch mark and drill. So I'll have a double row around the whole exterior, the edges of the bench. When I'm doing the row 2-inch spacing, the dowels, the router can't get around the dowels, so after I get the spacing correct, then I'll pull the dowels, clamp it, pull the dowels. Get a cleaner cut, I just go ahead and just quickly route them out the first time, suck out the sawdust, and then do them again, because the sawdust, some of the sawdust get trapped on the edges, and not all the holes, but occasionally they won't be complete and I have to go back, so I just do them all twice, just a quick one, vacuum it out real quick, and then I get a nice clean cut all the way around. The router template to make the bench dog holes was a great success. I was able to cut all of these holes in under 30 minutes. So the 30 minutes or so to make the jig paid for itself on the first bench, and now I'll have it for future projects, benches and other things where I may need to make a series of 20 millimeter holes.